get buzzing. So the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, has announced that murder charges have been laid against Constable Noel Maitland, the boyfriend of social media influencer Donna Lee Donaldson, who was last seen on July 11. So speaking at the JCF's digital press briefing on Tuesday afternoon, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey said that Maitland was formally charged earlier in the afternoon.
Now, when he was asked whether Donaldson's body had been found in order to substantiate the charge, Bailey said that investigators made the determination based on forensic evidence, which has so far been collected. Now, Maitland's apartment, where Donaldson was reported last seen, was processed by crime scene investigators on July 15, 2 days after the young woman was reportedly missing. Now, the constable has been in custody since his arrest on July 27 in relation to her disappearance.
All right, so meanwhile, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson said the police will provide updates to Donaldson's relatives and urge the public not to circulate fake news, which hinders police investigations, understandably so.
Yeah, I think the case is progressing as should. In the last thing that, in terms of putting out information that is relevant to the case, I want persons to really stop that. This is a very sensitive
issue. A lot of it is not even true.
Right. Even if it is true, putting out this information that may be imperative to the processing of the entire
Agreed.
the entire case.
I remember a concern, our question was, how is it that he could be charged if it is that they haven't found her?
Yeah, that's the biggest question, but they can.
They can. But I'm still hoping to hear that everything is okay.
Yeah, all right, so there are different factors, and I'm aware of a couple of them where someone can be charged for murder without a body.
Yes.
So if it can be proven that you were the last first of all, somebody has to be missing. You're declared missing after a certain time. If it can be proven that you were the last person to be in company or see that person, and you'll be directly involved in their disappearance. So if they're in your care, so if you're in my care and you disappear, then I can be charged for your disappearance. So you start there. So you can't find. So there's no finding you're missing. Secondly, so your body holds a certain amount of blood. If it can be proven that a certain quantity of your blood is within the space that you disappeared, then they can say more than likely
you're involved in some way.
It's not just that you are not alive, because your body holds up 7 liters of blood.
About that, yeah.
So if like 5 is missing, more than likely you're dead.
That you're dead, yeah.
Right. So they can charge you now for murder. So there are different things.
It's going to be up to.
It's not that. I don't want anybody to say that is that is
but
it.
It's going to know. We have to leave it now to the
things.
legal system, and I think the police are doing really great work right now.
Yeah, I think they're taking their time with this one.
And they're taking their time, making sure that it's very thorough, and that's really motivating. And I just hope and pray that we can really just come to the resolution, and the family can get some peace as to if it is that we find her. I'm believing that and hoping that we will. And it's one of those things where she's somewhere, and we just need to find a place and get her out of it.
I'm hoping one thing continues, though, which would make it not people wouldn't declare it or view it as being hypocritical towards the situation, is the public outcry for this person. A lot of persons have said, because it's a social media influencer, you have heard this public outcry, and there are other persons who have gone missing and who have died and stuff like that. So
well, we can't even argue that.
I'd want us to have that focus right across the board when it comes on to just missing persons. Everybody's special to somebody else.
All right, so that's a whole different point, and I have my own opinions on it, but let's continue. Maybe I'll share them another time.